Side note, you would never actually use fully automatic. It is extremely hard to control, especially in this type of scenario. Instead of walking down the middle of that, you're gonna have 2 squads on each side pulling cross coverage, because the guys on the left can see way more of that right side than just walking center. Not to mention your machine gunner's wet dream if you're walking right down an alleyway, because that's called frontal fire. And you can just literally like ducks in a row. One burst can take out like 6 guys. See the pie technique.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Very popular here, yeah.
Very.
I can see why though. From the look of this gameplay, like if you expose even your shoulder, like
Yeah, you're done. Dude, firefights are all a game of angles, especially in CQB. That's why they're starting to really train. We gotta keep talking about Die Hard, because I mean, when he's crawling through that air vent, you hear boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, right.
Like
For a stealth
you
mission.
can't be stealthy crawling through the ventilation.
Yeah.
Impossible. Okay, all right guys, let's spread out. Let's get some cross coverage going. Let's move as fast as we can accurately engage targets. That's like the biggest thing in close quarter battles. You have 3 principles essentially. You have speed, surprise, and violence of action. And if you lose one, you lose all of them.
I suppose if you're out in the field, you run out of your own bullets,
Yeah,
you can pick something up. And AKs are pretty much everywhere.
They're the most used weapon
Yeah,
system.
most popular weapon in the
entire
planet.
world.
Yeah.
It's because they're so reliable. They pack such a punch.
Yeah, they got a few moving parts. You can throw them in the mud, swish them around, pick them back up, and they'll still fire.
You can't break them.
That sturdy Soviet design.
Moving up to the breach, splitting the stack. This is good. See,
Yeah,
rounds start
right
ripping.
through.
That's why you don't stand in front of the door.
Standing there. Usually, unless you are at some sort of fixed position, you're not going to have like a crate of something where everybody can kind of pull out of it. No, you've got it on your person.
Exactly.
Whoa. Right here. What the heck?
Get down, bro.
What happened? What was that? Was that a bomb?
Like, yeah, so it's a mine. Not sure what type of mine. It resembles like the bouncing Bettys in World War II. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
When an explosion goes off, it goes up and out.
Right.
The best chance for survival, especially when experiencing something as they are, is to just get down in the prone and, you know, hopefully God's on your side or something.
One bullet can do the job if you place it right. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to get a flashlight shined in your face with night
Nods
vision
on, it'll
goggles.
flood you out.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, this is very accurate.
Yeah, it'll blind you.
Any type of bright light under nods is like the brightest thing in the world.
The darker it is, the better.
The better.
The better they work.
Okay, putting up a mortar. He just popped it in there. That looked like an 81 millimeter mortar. So an
This
81,
shot.
there's no way he could have just dropped an 81 right there, especially on concrete with the base plate. You'd everybody up.
I don't know that I ever used my knife
No.
for anything other than opening an MRE. It was there, I had it.
Or cleaning my fingernails.
Right.
They can be used. I mean, it's very rare.
Right. I mean, if you're using a knife, you're in a pretty bad situation.
Yeah, you are. Multiple ways to go around corners. I would definitely recommend the high man, low man, which is a little bit more deliberate, and you have 2 barrels going down that corner.
That's one guy kneeling, one guy coming like over top
Yeah,
of him.
so yeah, coming around that corner would be like 1, 2, 3. One person takes a knee and one person comes over top them, and you're still using that corner as cover. It's slower, but it's safer.
Yeah.
And then you got chase the rabbit drill, which is a dynamic clear, where you're coming up on a corner and you have some dude or whoever's farthest away from that corner is gonna go ahead and take a sprint onto that far side, and as he sprints, he acts as a distraction for the person. So they track him and you come around the corner and you pop them. It's less safe, but it's way faster. Best medicine on the battlefield is fire superiority. So you gotta eliminate the threat before you can even provide medical care to the dude. It kind of sounds really shitty just because if you got a guy down there and obviously you're friends with him or you know him, it's kind of hard to watch him suffer like that, but the best thing you can do for him is kill the dude that killed him.
That's right, because you might get shot trying to help him out.
Yeah, and then 1 becomes 2, and then 2 becomes 3, and then you don't want to go that route. Now, typically Claymores didn't really have those, you know, motion sensor trips. Claymores are typically connected to a blasting cap wire, which you can detonate from a distance, but you still need that clacker. When you're trying to shoot a moving target with a sniper rifle or any type of magnified optic, you have 2 options that you can use. You can use trapping or you can use tracing. So basically trapping would be the target is moving this way and I'd hold my optic here. I would wait for it to come to the perfect moment and then I'd engage the shot. Or I could use tracing, stay with the target, lead it, and then try and